Okay, I am coming to you all. This video is, I guess, going to cover various and different topics. I will be part of another project for 2019. I don't know what part, but in the meantime, the link will be below. Do check out the other videos on this channel here. In the meantime, check out Puzzle Rides. And my 2019 project that I'm going to be a part of, contribution. It will be released in. Stay tuned to this channel. You know, if something happens where you can't get a hold of this channel or myself for 2019, do know that, hey, copyright my child. My young is to get their shares or whatever, you know, if I'm not able to directly, some kind of way, whatever like that. It's some work. It's copyright royalties. You know, I ain't signing nothing over. Like I said, some stuff that been slipped from me if you watch my other videos. Like I said, 2019. But in the meantime, attune to the mystery composition that I'm a contributor and writer about. It is a mystery composition about a caregiver that tends to a unique young. One spoiler information that I'm gonna semi sip out, but you're only gonna see it on this video, maybe seeing here on this video, is that the mother has to prepare to deliver this child and for death. So definitely it'll speak further about the caregiver that attend to this unique young, and definitely I look forward to you all reviews on this project that I'm a contributor about. But it's definitely about everyday people and experiences, and you would not want to miss this mystery composition. I am also debating whether I will participate in Monica's When a Beat Drop, but I want to make sure it's something where you're going to still get my royalty, because sometimes people tell you, oh, well, sometimes they'll get there and they want to act like they don't have no interest in it. Some kind of odd way through stuff that, you know, you find out about it or maybe 10 years later. So I'm not saying that, you know, I'm just saying that's something people could do. I'm just making sure. I ain't trying to be too trustworthy to where I'm dumb to, you know, I can't be doing no more free, nothing no more, you know, unless I get my honorable credits and royalties. You hear what I'm saying? So Monica does have this contest that I may participate in, and definitely it's also another reason why you would want to check out the mystery composition puzzle rides. You would not want to miss it. So yeah, it does. It's kind of something that, okay, she mentioned that about that project and stuff like that. You definitely would want to tune. You would definitely want. You have to. It's nothing further can be said. If you can download it or order the print copy. I know I should at least be worth $2 for a download and up to $20 for a print copy. And if not so, as something else I'm going to speak about in this video, so this video may be a little lengthy and stuff like that. You know, folks that want to access and occupy you, but they don't feel, you know, they used to so much having their convenience to access you. And, you know, as, you know, what you call, what's the exact word, like lack of conscience, that you're doing something but you don't know the value of what you're doing exactly. You're thinking, you know, because you're thinking on a community and you're very nurturing and you expect things to balance out and the karma and stuff like that. What the he hop ever, okay? So, speak further on that. And people like, oh, well, that's just your experience. Yeah, we're going to see how I'm going to cut the experience of idle access and occupation also. And that already been cut out. So, what else I want to speak about? I want to speak about definitely I'm going to speak about various topics and headlines. So I'm going to be crisscrossing all across to see if you keep up. Oh, yeah, I see there are people watching, but y'all don't reply on something. Something you was able to keep up with, something that interests you to reply on it. Now, I don't want nobody coming too hard to fuss with me, but I'm sure it's something that you could speak on to conversate with me. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like the Kamaya video got like over 100 views, surprisingly. And nobody said nothing like, hey, yeah, that's right, or what do you mean, cordially mean, like, what do you mean by such that? Nobody did it. But, let me stop saying but, because y'all know in most of these videos I'm but, it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. Okay? I'm telling you, I'm calling y'all. Y'all got to do a timeout on having these babies. Do check out my video that I spoke of the reasons on that. Because a lot of you all are setting your children up just for doom in the next 50, 40, 30 to 50 years. You're setting them up for doom. And like I said, if you check out my previous video, 2 videos before this here, you could get there and raise your children with the most faith. Because, like I said, that movie, The Family That Prays, is a real film. So you get there and have a strong family or whatever, this and that, and all it takes is one little crack and another crack, and guess what? Your children or your grandchildren can be doing it. Don't matter, and it don't matter what you put in paper on that, especially if it's in a small town, or they ain't got the proof of the paper, or something happened to you while adolescent. Listen to that. So let me speak up. Kind of, put another subject, open another chapter all on this video. I'm going to talk about so much as I can. I may do 2 parts. And, you're going to see the title of this and be like, what? Yeah. So, yeah, this is going to be all over the place. So, and this is definitely for poor or rich. First of all, I just saw an ad about Tarzans are blaming millennials for not having babies. You folks need to make your mind up. Well, you can't make your mind up because you're just jacked up, okay? First of all, you're experimenting with all this old capitalism and communism and just fuckism, just all this old gentrification, blockbusting, and stuff like that. Be a millennial, okay? Because I wish I had that spirit. I surely do. See that what Jelly Corian doing, Brittany Daniels, definitely, like I said, you ain't got no children. Get there and make your money, okay? Make your money, okay? Child care costs $20 an hour. Folks are crazy. Most folks, if they're available, especially around the time that you seriously need to work, you can't have somebody like me. If I got somebody call me up in UK now, you gotta get all this old extra permission and this stamp and pay money for it. That's just too much a headache. And you gotta pay for an extra child. It ain't every child under 5, every child under 10. No, they ain't playing that. I guess they say, look, y'all can have too many babies under 5, and we just ain't doing that no more. You gonna pay after your first baby over 2 years old. Like I say, train, bus, whatever. And no, you can't get there and negotiate, talk, nothing. You either have the money or you don't have it. And see, if I would have had that mentality more. I had the mentality like way back, but I was 40% proactive on it because I did have some barriers. Staying in the booth. And like I tell somebody, if I would not reunited with a lot of folks once I just wouldn't. And like I said, it was always my goal to, it don't even matter what my goal was right now. It's just like, and it's like, as much as I worked 2 and 3 jobs, before having a child and having a child late, it's still like, it's still, you know what I'm saying? It still feels like having a baby at as soon as you make 18 and stuff like that. As soon as you get under somebody else's rule, you got somebody you can take care of. No, 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 no. Nah, no, 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 no. You need to try to get there. You have to be perfection or poverty. That's why you need to tune and check out hashtag Puzzle Rides book. You need to check out the mystery composition Puzzle Rides. You need to check it out. I don't blame the millennials for not having children. Children, I have gotten there, and with the title that's on this video, you get all those toys and stuff, all that stuff clutter. I'm going through toys I have never opened. They either never been opened or they're destroyed within a day or a week. And so you got pieces of toys everywhere. It's just better to just spend more time just sending them out to activities. Like if there's an art place, we're gonna do the activity, spend the money there, and that is one of the lessons I've learned so much of like what my fear was and if I would have took the step or what I really wanted to do. And like down south you have more space, but you barely have the activity unless something when Beyonce come there, Lil Boosie. What are some of the other southern stuff? Like, Yolanda App, that may be only like, that's for one day. And you need something to fill in between those times and stuff to keep you occupied and all that kind of stuff. And I'm telling you, clutter is like crack. You could be clean and cluttery, and it's still like, look, you got some more work to do. You needs to be clutter free and clean. Like both of them are next to God, because you could still be distant with a whole bunch of clutter. All like having all those like they have clothes anywhere. I used to be the person that you want to have so much clothes, you always want to have it clothes for an event. There are gonna always be people selling clothes, okay? Always. That's something I have finally accepted. I subconsciously knew that, but I didn't live up to that maybe. There will always be people selling clothes and almost anything else you need. You just, so as I'm going through a whole bunch of clutter, I am like, like I said, I am basically having to give this stuff away, and I'm like, oh, all that 25, 50 cent, $1 stuff. Asia Sherrod talk about that on somebody interview that she did and stuff like that. And that was what I was like, oh gosh, I about could have got there and put a down payment, really put an extra down payment on the car, all this art stuff tablet. So my goal is for the next 2 years, I am not to buy one supply of nothing. Okay, I may get index cards and I may get a binder, and that is it. And like the binder I get must be a certain theme, and I must get there and meet deadlines on. Like I'm going to do my best to. It ain't no do the best. I must have a goal planner to get there, and we're going to get things done, and this binder must accomplish something, and I must get that stuff changed out. Because if you keep every little detail, everything in your life, rebuke that spirit. And I know the reason, one of the reasons why of many. That's why I stay tuned for my 2019 project that will speak on that. And like I said, all that paper start mildewing and mowing is because a lot of times when you do transactions, people don't want to, they'll hassle your service and always say, well, the government make us do it. They come with all this old bureaucratic bullshit. Bullshit, horse shit, ram shit. They come with it all. To delay you into proceeding for your life, whether it's for a job. Yeah, I've definitely had it with jobs. I even got so I would even keep like, oh, well, we found another qualified candidate, and I was keeping it as a proof because you have people, oh, well, you're not getting it, and you're having to, just be like, okay, well, I got all this proof, you can be like, oh, wait, look, you want to see the proof I'm applying to stuff. rebuke that. I ain't doing that no more. You believe I did or I didn't, I don't give a damn, okay? And then the same thing that with the paper, the email is the same thing. When you get to having like 20,000 emails, because everybody wants an email and they send you email all day, every day, and it just be too much and you can't even keep up with it. You're only one person. Then they get there and they share your email without your goddamn permission and shit like that. Um, I'm telling you, it's just a lot. So I'm rebuking that spirit of mildew and mold creating upon me, like paper being clingy or territorial of me. Rebuke that. I like keep it very basic and simple. What I don't have, and no, you ain't about to put me in no situation where I gotta get a lawyer and all that kind of stuff like that. I am definitely calling in that I'm gonna get services that's gonna be simple and that's not gonna be all this old bureaucratic. I just don't get how there are folks that are content. I do. They're ambassadors of poverty. And you have to be careful keeping company, occupying, or empathizing with ambassadors of poverty. Reason why you need to definitely, until 2019 come out, you need to hurry up, download or order that print copy of Puzzle Rides. It is some folks you be like, with the services I get, like I said, I done paid paid my taxes into this system, had all these different positions, and they're trying to get over on someone. You can qualify for the stuff, but then they want some extra silly stuff. They have you signing invasive and violatory releases. From now on, you get there because these companies, they have you sign releases for stuff, collecting information. It turns into, you just well go on the Maury and the Jerry Springer show to get better services than what they're going to get you. Because they get there and don't do nothing. They offer you something in this notch-up relationship as a make you a scapegoat. You be the scapegoat up in a goat relationship. And I'm just real disappointed from an experience last year, encounter, experience, engagement, whatever, last year, when you're really trying to offer laymen and a wide opportunity what you wish someone would have did for you, and I gave you generic options, offering you stuff that does not match your that it just does not match you. It's just some crummy and dust dragging stuff. And you're trying to offer them opportunity where okay, you're coming from a place where they have all these old barriers to slow you down and have you sitting on the porch, eating potato chips and drinking cold drinks and stuff like that, working at the factory. You don't have no life outside of that, and you still just depending on social service and still living. You're not going nowhere. You can't even take a vacation because you're working or you don't have the money. One or the other. Then when you're off, you got to get there and go back and forth to you're just going in these 360s, 340s, 360s, 366, 360, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just real disappointed when you're trying to prevent someone to where, hey, look, this is the opportunity available because they have this barrier, such and such place. But hey, the opportunity is available here. You have a community college, they have on-campus housing, a better, I'm going to say definitely a 27% better public opportunity, public transportation opportunity. You have more opportunity to get like real certificates that don't take up either your whole day or that is free, that can be paid for. You can really get housing. Offer some opportunities. Like you don't have to stay somewhere forever. Just get what you can out of it and then move forward. where you can meet more people that has more diversity out. I'm gonna do a part two because it's going into 20 minutes, so I'm gonna do a part two of it.